everybody. I'm about to go host a class. I've been invited to host a class. A bunch of guys have just got out of prison, and I'm going to the probation building to host this class, which is cool. And the theme of the class is something that I actually created, and it's called, basically it's about being a drug dealer. And a lot of guys in the streets, that's their occupation. They sell drugs for a living. I personally know a lot of guys in their 40s and 50s who are still selling drugs. And this is the message that I want to give to anybody out there that might be in that boat. Alright, everybody knows that when you're young, you work, generally speaking, for 30 to 40 years and then you retire. What is retirement? Retirement means you sit on your ass and you get checks. In order to do that, because when you get older, when you turn 70, generally speaking, that's going to be the most successful period of your life. Older people have money because they're no longer in debt and they've seen everything through. When you're young, you're just starting out, you're in debt, you got mortgages. When you're 70, you've done everything, you completed everything, so you have more money at that point than ever. So you always have to think of your life in terms of you being 70. You have to make decisions as a younger person that your 70-year-old self could live with. So if you're a drug dealer from the time you're a teenager to the time you're in your 50s, what are you doing wrong? First of all, you're not able to build up Social Security. If you're not working and not contributing to the system, when you turn 65 to 70, you won't get Social Security. If you don't have, if you're not, and most drug dealers don't have a retirement account. They're not putting $1,200 a month into the bank, into some CDL account or whatever account. They don't have an IRA or none of that. Usually, drug dealers live their life from lick to lick, from switch to switch, meaning every day they have to go out and sell drugs and catch that money. They're living their lives basically every day. They have to go get that money. They're not really saving money. So you can sell. So every day you have to get out of bed and go meet your people and sell them drugs to get your money. You have to meet your clientele every day because you don't really have any money saved up, or the money that you have that's saved up, it's not enough to last you a lifetime. Like, you might have a rainy day fund, but you don't have a retirement account. And basically, you have to have some legal work, basically. You know, you can't just be a criminal your whole life, because when you turn 70 years old, you're not going to have anything. You're going to have to work until you die, basically. So, that's my message for today. Always understand, if you run across one of your friends and he's a drug dealer, tell him, look, if you sell drugs for the rest of your life, you do understand that you're going to be that old man who's still working. You'll never be able to retire. And if you are going to be a drug dealer for the rest of your life and you're saying, hey, I don't want to listen to you, Benny, to hell with your saying, make a retirement account. Go to the bank, go to a stock, go to a brokerage firm and open up an IRA, open up some accounts, get some bonds, get some stocks, and invest. Because if you don't want to work a legal job, you can self-retire. You can put $1,200 in the bank a month for 30 years. And so if you're selling drugs for 30 years, put $1,200 in the bank a month for 30 years. And then that's going to be built up, and by the time you turn 70, that's your retirement. So that's my advice if you don't want to stop selling drugs, but yeah, you should. Peace.